Back in the basement, as usual. It's 12:02 in 12:03. Holy cow, it's 12:03 in the morning, and I'm ready to have a late night, if you know what I'm saying. I have an assignment due tomorrow, which is due at 9 o'clock in the morning. I have to take pictures and upload them after cropping them. Upload them to like a drive. That's not very difficult. So that'll probably take half hour in the morning. So I have to be at the school by 8, right? Or 7:45, however that works. Gosh dang it, this freaking cat, look at this. What a punk. So I gotta be there at like 7:45. Which means I gotta leave at 7:20, let's say that. Which means I could get up at 7, but I'd rather get up at like 6:30 or 6. But also add to the fact that I'm not exactly done with that specific assignment. So I'm probably gonna have to stay up pretty darn freaking late and work on it. Maybe even pull an all-nighter. I don't know. Who knows? You know? This cat. Just having the time of her life right now. Just my pants are the coolest thing in the world. But yeah, that's just what's up with me. It's gonna be a late night, but that's alright. I did think that this was gonna happen a lot more often, but I've been keeping on top of it, and to be honest, if I'd kept on top of this, I would be done by now. It's freaking... I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. Yeah. So aside from that, I mean... I don't know. I had a pretty darn good day. Like, nothing went wrong in particular. I ate food. That was nice. I drank water. That was also nice. I mean, just the usual things to keep a brother in order. I really don't have a lot to say right now, but I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about... I watched 300 Rise of an Empire with some people, actually just like 10 minutes ago, as we were doing our work and staying at the school. And while watching this movie, I kept like, and a couple of them started making fun of me because it was like, yeah, I am like exclaiming in ways that could be compared to moans whenever some very muscular or very dedicated individual would appear on screen. And I'm okay with that, mainly because I view those types of people as role models. So when I see a role model, I'm like, that's good, I like it. And I'm not really... Well, I mean, I could, but I don't like keeping my sounds of approval inside of my body. So I'd like to just get them out. I wish I could yell more often. I mean, just yell and scream and stuff. That would be fun. But the point I'm trying to make is that there were a lot of these super hardcore warrior dudes beefing with each other and stabbing each other with spears and stuff in this movie, which was 300 Rise of an Empire. I recommend it for the fight sequences. There's a rather raunchy scene in the middle, but that is to be expected from, I think it's R. Yeah, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that the way that these guys are portrayed in this movie and in the one before it is as really dedicated people who are willing to fight and die for their land, what they believe in, freedom, all that jazz. And that's a very common theme that crops up in a lot of media. And there's nothing... It's been stated quite a bit, to the point where it's kind of like, yeah, he's fighting for freedom, whatever. Get to it. Let's do it. But I think that it's important for us to approach that subject, because the world is not like solid and completely everything's just in its place, period. Everything is going to change. Everything is going to be weird. Freaking countries are going to grow and die, and just history is going to repeat itself, blah, 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 blah. And so I think it's important for us to be aware of things that may change and also be prepared. So in that way, I'm prepared, I think I'm prepared to, like, to fight people or like, to get shot or something. I think I'm prepared to go to that level if it comes to something that's important enough. Now, luckily, it's not that important at the moment for me to run out and start getting beaten to death by people with clubs. That's not a big thing at the moment. But being prepared and having the mindset of someone who's willing to suffer for their cause is something that is admirable. And I would say is something that you should want to have. But you do you. Like, think about it on your own. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to have a late night tonight. Are you going to have a late night tonight? Are you going to have an early morning? All you freaking European people and Dutch people and that one Scottish dude, forget you, man. I loathe you. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep. No, I'm not. I'm going to do my homework. Peace out.